Hi, Dean Casmenta here from Melbourne Corporate Health. Hope you're well. Now we are one day away from a new season, autumn. In fact, obviously as the days are going to become shorter and the mornings and evenings have become a little colder, it's probably a good time to think about some three strategies or three techniques that can do one or two things. They can ensure that we make good of the healthy habits that we've formed over the summer and spring periods. And two, maybe similar to the change of season, maybe it's also opportunity for us to change our approach in regards to our health and fitness. So the three tips, three key areas that I want to focus on today in as quick as possible time I can. And the three areas or three focus points around appointing, around delegating, and around simplifying. So what do I mean by appointing? So, it might sound like we think we can control everything, we think that we can do everything for ourselves, but there are probably other areas in our life that are more important. And health and fitness may not be one, especially if you're just kickstarting, a change of approach similar to that of a change of season. So go out and appoint someone to take care of your nutrition, or someone or something to take care of your nutrition. Whether it's investing time to see a dietitian, a nutritionist, a wellness coach, or a personal trainer that has history behind the nutritional space, or whether it's a reliable online source where all the information can already be there and taking care of it for you. There's no need to try and reinvent the wheel here. Everything's already done, it's already there, already available to you. All you need to do is go out and find it. Okay, don't try and make it up yourself. The second thing that you could appoint is obviously your training. So appoint someone else to take care of your training. And it could be someone or something else, it could be personal, it could be technology, but making sure that, whether it's a group personal training business or class, whether it's joining a gym, or whether it's something like a personal trainer or anything, or an online app, anything that allows this process around your eating and this process around your training to be easy is going to ensure that you're more likely to stick to it in the long term. Okay, it's all about creating what we call a path of least resistance. Okay, so I would suggest that there's probably a lot more important areas in life for you to be focusing on, unless you're totally inspired in the health and fitness space, okay, where you might want to do that additional research and create your own training plans and create your own nutritional approaches as well. So go out and appoint someone else to do that. The second thing is around delegation, and I've just made a bit of a note here around thinking about as we go from summer into autumn. Okay, just like the leaves fall off the trees, maybe start thinking about some of the things that you can let go of in regards to delegation. I'm talking about delegating things at home. I'm talking about delegating things at work. Okay, so what might I mean? When we take in consideration work, there might be some high priority, highly enjoyable things that you enjoy. There might be things that you want to do more of. And so what I want you to do is make sure that you actually do more of that. And on the flip side, there might be some low priority and even low priority things that aren't enjoyable, or even high priority things that aren't enjoyable, but someone else might actually enjoy doing that. So maybe do an autumn audit in regards to your tasking at work, and work out what are the things that you enjoy, what are things that are important, what are things that are important, the things you don't enjoy doing, what are things that you don't enjoy doing that aren't important. And start to think about, who can I start to delegate to? Who, by the very nature of the delegation, they may actually find greater value in that because that's something they really enjoy doing. I know for me, for example, I totally dislike accounting, I totally dislike invoicing and all that sort of stuff, so I get someone else to do all of that for me. Okay, but think about from a career/professional front, what are some of those things that you can delegate that someone else might find pleasure in? Okay. And then in the home front, and this is something that I have done over many years, is think about some of the things you can delegate. Okay, like I use a lot of the online websites to go out and find myself a guy who cleans my gutters, or a gardener who it cost me literally $30 to $35 per hour, or $20, $25 per hour to weed my backyard and front yard, even though I really do love gardening. Or it could be, getting in a cleaner once every fortnight. Or it could be getting in a dog walker weekly, or whatever it is. And the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is basically what it does, it allows us to free up some time. And hopefully some more of that time to spend in our health and fitness space to make it once again easier for us to take action on our health and on our fitness for the sake of $20 or $30. Okay, so have a look at some of those online websites where you can get, I think it's called Airtasker, I think is one of the ones that I've used in the past, where I've found some really high quality people that love doing the things that I don't love doing, which allows me to free up some more time with my family. Okay, and obviously with my health and fitness. And then the third and final thing is simplify. And what I mean by simplify is just focus in the health and fitness space. If this is an area in your life that you're a little bit challenged with, you've got a couple of challenging situations where you haven't really felt like you've got any traction, just choose one thing and do one thing really well. And I've just made a note here, it could be just one walk a week this autumn, or for the first couple of weeks at least. It could be one, just remember to have breakfast just once. It could be going to one class a week, a Pilates class, a boot camp class, a circuit class, or whatever. One personal training session a week. It could be one evening meal where dinner is the last meal versus going to the pantry for, sweets and savories. Anything, absolutely anything. It could be one meal where you focus on, we know that when someone has 400, 600 calorie main meal in the evening, okay, it's a lot easier to keep the calories in check. But just do one thing. Just get one thing, do one thing really, really well. And what do you think happens when you do one thing well? Do you think you want to go out and do more things like that really well? Absolutely do. Okay, once again, what we're doing, we're creating the path of least resistance and making sure that we celebrate those little wins along the way. Okay, so 3 things: appoint someone to look after nutrition, appoint someone to look after your training, delegate those low priority things that you don't enjoy, and even some of those high priority things that you don't enjoy, delegate it, and just do those high priority things, high enjoyable tasks that you want to do, find out what they are, do more of that, delegate the other stuff. And the third thing is just literally simplify. Simplify by just focusing on one thing and doing that one thing really well, and celebrate those victories along the way. And I can guarantee you'll find more things to celebrate in the space of your health and your wellness this autumn. If you have any questions, any concerns, if you need any assistance, if you want to delegate to me, if you want to appoint anything towards me, make sure you jump on my website at www.melbournecorporatehealth.com.au or shoot me an email at dean@melbournecorporatehealth.com.au. Till then, speak to you soon. Take care, live well. Bye.